Good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to make a quick video, hopefully to help other people that have deer issues in their yard. We have a nice property here, and I love to plant a lot of different shrub and flowers and trees over the years. But most of the time, if you have anything new that's planted, the deer will come and really destroy whatever you made. Even like trees have been established. I had to put some metal wire pretty much every new plant. If not, they rub their antler against it and break everything, really. So I tried a lot of different things. I went on YouTube, of course, like everybody else. And I tried different things. So I can just tell you by try and error, and I can tell you what actually really works for me, no doubt, guaranteed. The spray, the deer repellent spray, works, no doubt about it. I tried it on my flower beds and different things. The issue is that it's actually quite expensive, number one. And number two, every time it rains, it just wash off. So you got to reapply. And if you have like a yard that's bigger like mine, but even if you have a small yard, it's first the spray, most of the spray are by hand. It's hard to spray every little thing or around everything by hand. It takes time, and the product itself is expensive actually, because you, like I say, every time it rains pretty much you have to redo it. But it works. But it's not a feasible solution really for most of us that have deer all the time. I also tried the ultrasonic device. They sell device, use ultrasound, and those don't work at all. I mean, the deers could not care less. I tried different settings. Mine were pretty fancy and actually expensive. I put them right where most of the deer will go, and didn't work at all whatsoever. Waste of money. The lights don't work as well. Motion sensor or anything. I tried different type of lights, and the deer don't care during the night or the evening. They still do whatever they have to do. So the solution that I found that works, no doubt, I've been using it now for a couple of years, is very cheap, fairly easy, and it works. And it's this Irish soap, and it is online. It's kind of controversial because when you look online, you will see people that say, yeah, maybe it works, it doesn't work. But you got to do it the right way. It's like everything in life. You can just buy Irish soap and say, oh, okay, yeah, that stuff doesn't work. Well, so the way, again, by try and error, that works guaranteed for me. Like I say, it's been a couple of years. Now, I still have deers that come to the yard. It's not like they don't come to the yard, but you can tell that they come to the yard, they eat a little bit of grass or hang around a little bit, and then they move to the neighbor's yard. They never stick around, basically. So I use old socks, basically, on trees, and put some piece of Irish soap. So I just cut them in little pieces so that I can get as much scent as possible, and use one of those garden wire and put it in a tree. The trick, though, there's a couple of tricks, is that number one, the height of the soap makes a difference. I noticed that if I started and I put the soap pretty close to the ground, maybe like 3 feet to the ground, and that didn't work. The smell has to, I guess, dissipate as much as possible. So for me, about 5 to 6 feet seems to be the right height. Again, I try different things. So any old socks, any fabrics where you can put a piece of soap, and then you hang up there so that it has leeway to fly when there's a little bit of breeze, a little bit of wind. You don't have to put a lot of it, just enough to get the scent. The thing is, after a while, of course, the smell goes away. You can even smell it when you go in your yard. It smells very strong the first day you put it, and then within 2 weeks it fades out. So me, I notice we're in Maryland. It rains fairly enough here, very often, sorry. And I would say it's not often. I probably have to, put new pieces of soap there every 4 months, 3 months to 4 months. Basically, I just cut a bunch of soap and then go to all the area where I put the soap and then put them in, and it works like a charm, really. How much of those packages I use? Well, I use them in the area that I want to protect the most. So for example, here in the front yard, I got about 7 here in the front yard, so not that many really in that front yard. I got about 7. In the back I got a lot more because the back is a bit bigger, and around the shrub and everything I also got some of it. So it's not that much work. It's very cheap. I mean, I bought a bag of those Irish soap, a box of it on Amazon. I think it was like $20, and there's like a lot of it. And then you cut it, like I say, and put little pieces here and there. Takes care of the deer. But as far as I have a lot of fruit trees that I planted over the years, that I get basically a lot of fruit that grows every spring, and I get almost nothing by the time they get ripe, because like one of my nice neighbor told me, if it's not the deer, it's the squirrel. If it's not the squirrel, the raccoon. It's not the raccoon, the bird. If it's not the bird, the possum. I mean, we got everything here, which is great. It's wonderful, but as far as getting fruits, forget about it. But at least to prevent the deer, that's the best thing you can do. The dog work, we have a new dog, very good, very efficient, but she's in the house most of the time. But if she sees deer, she chases them away. It's kind of her sport, which is great. And that's about it. I hope it helps other people. Please comment if you have any other result with a different product. But me, the Irish soap works. The key though, like I said, the tricks is, number one, the height. If you put it too high or too low, it doesn't work. It's got to be, to me, I try high and low. About 5 feet, 5 to 6 feet maybe. Works really well. And you do have to change them, like I say, every 3-4 months. I guess it depends where you live and how often it rains. And you space it out throughout the yard. It looks a little bit ridiculous. In the summer, you don't see them because of the foliage. In the winter, of course, you see everything. But I try to put them behind the tree or the shrub that I want to protect, so it's not really in the light of in the sight when you look at them. That's it. Have a wonderful day. I hope this helps other people.